So we have seen both from the first Trump administration, he's got a lot of people working on his staff that they don't necessarily trust because you've got the leakers, you've got the inexperienced people who don't know what they're doing. But now might be the weirdest story I've ever seen about any staffer Trump has ever had. Because it's not because somebody's incompetent, it's not because they're leaking. It's because according to a new book, there is a staffer that they call the human printer because she carries around the portable printer for Donald Trump, who, according to reports, is so in love with him that the Secret Service is scared that she might become a threat to him, almost like a Fatal Attraction type situation. Just absolutely a bonkers story here.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I don't think we can do this story without saying this, okay? You've had friends, and I've had friends that have died from bone cancer and all kinds of cancer. This woman had bone cancer, okay? She couldn't get treatment until he got involved. He actually spoke up. He changed some rules. Let's start from there. He changed the rules that allowed her to get experimental care for her bone cancer. In her mind, clearly, he saved her life.
Yeah.
All right? There's no way to get away from that. So she comes to it with, I kind of feel sorry a little bit for this woman. I think she's being victimized a little bit because we both have seen friends of ours. I think you have. I certainly have seen friends die of cancers like that. So all of a sudden, she feels like she's been given a second life. And it's weird. Now, don't get me wrong. What I see happening is weird. The conversations but first of all, you probably have more faith in Michael Wolff than I do. I don't. I think he's a fruitcake. I'm gonna tell you the truth. He's a Trump hater, hates everything about Trump, has written, editorial after editorial, book after book, well, at least one other book. And he hates the guy. So I start from saying, who am I getting the message from, right? And I don't know, Farron, when I read this story, yeah, it's a weird story. It's really a weird story. But first of all, I have to believe Michael Wolff, which I start off saying, no, I don't. Then I have to say, well, okay, let's say some of this is true. What would be the reason behind it? In her mind, I can't escape the fact that she believes he saved his life. Those are my thoughts on it. Those are my thoughts on that story.
Yeah, look, I don't know of anything that I've seen from Michael Wolff that has proven to be untrue.
Yeah.
He's got annotations in his book. He's got sources. He's got hundreds and hundreds of hours of interviews with the people who relayed and corroborated this information.
Yeah.
So I will say right now, I haven't seen anything.
In other words, you're okay with Michael Wolff and I'm not. That's the difference.
Yeah. I mean, because I've seen nothing to suggest that I should be skeptical of what he says. But we are in this situation where the Secret Service has expressed, because she writes letters to, I don't know if she gives them to him or not, but they are letters that go beyond just the, hey, thank you for saving my life. It has morphed almost into, what is it, Florence Nightingale? No, actually the opposite of that, I guess, kind of. Because you saved my life and now I'm infatuated with you in a way that the Secret Service is saying, you know what? We're a little scared of this. We don't like this, but
if even a little bit of it's true, I would agree with you. It's an infatuation. I mean, we can both agree with that. Let's say that Wolff got it half right. I'd still have to say, yeah, that's a weird infatuation.
But it also seems like the kind of thing that, okay, do we have a staff therapist? I know we've got staff doctors at the White House. Maybe if this is the truth, the Secret Service could say, hey, doc, do us a favor. Can you just talk to her? Maybe let's flesh this out, because if they think it's a genuine threat, then they're not doing anything about it. That's what's weird, okay? Because if they think it's a genuine threat, wouldn't something have been done? The Secret Service typically does not just say, wow, man, this is trouble, and then they leave.
That struck me too. See, Michael Wolff says this has happened. I haven't seen any official, we're going to put her, she's on any kind of be of danger list, be concerned about. So I don't know, man. I just have never trusted the guy. Maybe he's indexed it. Maybe he's done everything that satisfies you. I think he's a little bit of a loose cannon, but it's just where people disagree. That's the great thing about this show. You and I can disagree or agree, and we still can do a show.